Hello everybody. I'd like to tell you about a few resources I use in my own classroom. There'll be a link to this presentation at the end, and I'm going to start with an old favourite of mine called Sploder, which can be found at sploder.com. This is a wonderful game-making website which can be used at Key Stage 1, 2 or 3. You can design your games by clicking and dragging on the various items you want. You can make all sorts of different types of games, including platform games, puzzle games, and shooting games. There is a whole community of game makers on the website, and your children can share their creations with other people by sharing the link online. The games editor is easy to use, and it allows you to keep tweaking until you get your game just right. Very little computer experience is needed, but it's an excellent stepping stone to go on to harder coding later on. The next resource I'd like to share with you is also for pre-coders. It's an iPad game called CargoBot. The game is simple. You just need to stack the crates in the correct order. However, the way you do this is by pre-programming your crane first. This takes lots of logical thinking, trial and tweaking. The game is fun, and it's an interesting way to teach the control part of the ICT curriculum. The next website I'd like to show you can be found at poplet.com. This is a fantastic mind map maker. You build and store your mind maps online, and you can add all sorts of things, such as text and photos, uploaded from your computer. You can share a link to your mind map and allow other people to view it, but also to collaborate with you in real time. You actually see the changes happening on your screen as your collaborators move things around. This makes it an exceptionally powerful tool for education, and your children will love collaborating with it. It's a great tool to use for homework, and for us teachers, it's wonderful for planning. The next resource I'd like to show you is called Popcorn. Now, before you get too excited, it's actually a video editor which allows you to add all sorts of other content to it. You can overlay your videos with images, text, Twitter feeds, Google Maps, and even Wikipedia entries. Find your videos from YouTube and other video sites, and then share your creations online by sharing the link. You can also embed your creations into a website, making an instant lesson for your students. Now, does your school have its own radio station? Well, it soon will have with this next site, which is called Mixler. All you need is a computer with a microphone. This site allows you to make real-time radio programs, which anybody from around the world can listen to just by sharing the link. Signing up and using the site is easy, and recording happens with just one click of a button. It's a wonderful site to use for computer clubs or digital leader groups. The site also has integration to a site called SoundCloud, which allows you to play real music without fear of copyright infringement. Try piping through your radio station into the dinner hall at lunchtime. Your children will love listening to each other online. The next resource I'd like to tell you about can be found at visually.com. QR codes or quick reference codes are becoming ever more popular in education. These allow you to quickly link to all sorts of content online by using a smartphone or tablet, just by taking a photo of the 2D barcodes. This site allows you to combine your QR codes with images, which make some really interesting combinations. Use the site to make interactive worksheets, interesting classroom displays, and even treasure hunts for you to explore around the school. Ask your students to make their own, within activities across the curriculum. You can make really good interactive logos for all sorts of projects. The last website I'd like to show you can be found at blubber.tv. This site allows you to make interactive video quizzes. Find a YouTube video that you want to ask children about. Select a 20-second clip and then set up a multiple choice quiz. You simply write down your question and then add one correct answer and 3 false answers to choose from. Once completed, share your quiz by sharing the link with your students. There is an active educational community on the website, and there are thousands of pre-made video quizzes to use on all sorts of topics. Thanks for listening to this presentation. You can watch it again by going to the links on your screen, and there are thousands more educational resources on the ICTmagic wiki page. Simply go to ictmagic.wikispaces.com or Google ICTmagic.